This week, House Oversight Committee Chairman James Comer has invited the CEOs of Discord, Steam, Twitch, and Reddit to testify on radicalization of online forum users, including instances of open incitement to commit politically motivated acts.
Yes.
Explain how social media and these specific sites contribute to radicalization.
Yeah. I mean, it's hard to imagine the world we're in with the kind of violence that we're seeing at the mass violence level without understanding social media. It creates communities of people who, in some cases, gamify violence. So, thinking it's funny, thinking it's countercultural, thinking it's just for the jokes, right? So you see things like in the white supremacist world, I mean, this is just terrible to even say, but there are scorecards, right? Kill counts, right? They use the words saint and disciple. So they're not a group per se in the way that we have traditionally understood extremist groups, but they're communities online that spur each other on. And then they think they're being martyrs, right? So they can go down these rabbit holes and spend time with other young men and lose sight entirely of kind of humanity and think that these attacks are heroic in some way.
Do the social media companies have blood on their hands?
They absolutely have blood on their hands, and we live in a world where they have no liability for that because they have successfully argued that unlike other media companies, print, magazine, and others, they are not actually producers of content, they're just housers of content. And so the argument has been that they shouldn't be liable for what users generate and upload. And I think we're seeing the repercussions of that now.
How would you appeal to Meta? How would you appeal to the social media platforms if they were right here today to modify their current content policy?
I find actually the best way to appeal to anyone is to talk to them as a parent, as a sibling, as an aunt or an uncle of a young person. And once you do that, you find that a lot of tech executives don't allow their children to have phones at all. They don't allow them to have social media accounts, even though they work for companies that produce those social media platforms. I think they know how damaging it is, and yet they also know how profitable it is.